Good morning, friends. Today we'll have some discussions over the heat exchangers. This is the chapter number 5, and this is for chemical engineering drawing, 6th semester. Myself, Dr. S.S. Rikame. I'm going to teach you about the chemical engineering drawing. So, before proceed further, we must know what is actually the heat exchanger. Because why? In chemical process technology, we'll have to see different heat exchangers that need to required for the different chemical operations. So the heat exchanger is a piece of equipment built for efficient heat transfer from one medium to another. The media may be separated by a solid wall to prevent mixing, or they may be a direct contact. Heat exchangers are widely used in refrigeration, space heating, air conditioning, power plants, chemical plants, petrochemical plants, petroleum refineries, natural gas processing, and sewage treatment. The classic example of heat exchanger is found in an internal combustion engine, in which a circulating fluid is known as engine coolant flows through the radiator coils and air flow past the coils, which cools the coolant and heat the incoming air. Now see the different classification. Heat exchanger can be classified by the flow configuration. There are four basic flow configuration. The first one is counter flow, co-current flow, cross flow, and hybrid, such as cross counter flow and multiplus flow. This is the classification of flow configuration. For figure 1 illustrates an idealized counter flow exchanger in which two fluids flow parallel to each other but in opposite direction. Look at the figure. Both the fluids are incoming to the heat exchanger but in opposite direction. And this type of flow arrangements allows the largest change in temperature of both fluids and is therefore most efficient, where efficiency is the amount of actual heat transferred compared with the theoretical maximum heat transfer. Then co-current flow. In co-current flow heat exchanger, the streams flow parallel to each other and in the same direction as shown in the figure. Next one is the cross flow heat exchanger. In that, the cross flow heat exchangers are intermediate in efficiency between counter current flow and parallel flow. In this unit, both the flows are cross to each other, so that it is cross flow heat exchanger. Now in industrial heat exchangers, hybrid of above types of cross flows and co-current, counter current are often found. So example of these combined cross flow counter flow heat exchanger and multiplus flow heat exchangers is given below. See, the most famous type of heat exchanger is nothing but the shell and tube heat exchanger. Here this is the U-type shell and tube heat exchanger. One tube sheet is there, tube inlet for cool liquid is provided, then tube outlet for warm liquid is also provided. Shell inlet hot process fluid is going inside and shell outlet warm process fluid is coming outside. This is the typical arrangement for the shell and tube heat exchanger. At one end the flow inlet and outlet is provided and one tube sheet is attached where the tube bundle is pressed inside the tube sheet. This is the U-type shell and tube heat exchanger. In between the baffles are provided, in between the tie rods also provided. See, this is the shell and tube heat exchanger. Here the two tube sheets are provided where at one end tube fluid in and tube fluid out necessary arrangement is provided. Then separate channel is provided for the shell fluid out and shell fluid in, and separate channel is also provided for the tube fluid in and tube fluid out. In between the baffles are provided, in between the tie rods are provided. Two tube sheets are used here so that the tubes are fixed at both the ends in the tube sheet. This is the well-known example of shell and tube heat exchanger. See, this is the typical structure of tube sheet where we can fix the tube. In shell and tube heat exchanger, two tube sheets are used, and in U-type shell and tube heat exchanger, only one tube sheets are used. This is the industrial shell and tube heat exchanger. We can see how the tubes are fixed, how the tube sheets are look like, and how the fluid coming in and out. These are the different arrangement for the baffles. Segmental baffles with horizontal cut, most commonly used, and segmental and strip baffles, which are used in the heat exchanger for the flow direction and to increase the surface area. Baffles are used in shell to direct the fluid stream across the tube to increase the fluid velocity and to improve the rate of heat transfer. The most commonly used type of baffle is the single segmental baffle, as shown in the figures. See, the different baffles are there: cut segmental baffle, disc and donut baffles, orifice baffle. Then the two types of tube layouts are there: triangular pitch and square pitch. How the tubes are arranged in triangular and square pitch shown in here. This is the typical example of U-type shell and tube heat exchanger. This one also. Now this is the kettle type reboiler. This is also one of the most famous equipment which is used in chemical processing industry. Here the space is provided for the accommodation of vapors that to be collected inside the kettle type reboiler. We can say that the steam is collected inside it. Thank you. This is